Hi guys, how are you today? I'm doing really great. It's so pretty outside today. The sun's really shining and Molly has me have the door open for her so she can sit there. Winter's going to be a little hard for her. She's gotten so used to running outside and coming back and forth. This year, she's going to have a hard time adjusting. Plus, she's not adjusted to the new time change well at all. She doesn't approve of the change. I don't either. I prefer the old time. Anyway, I wanted to show you this painting that I'm working on now. I wasn't all that motivated to work on some of my other paintings that I have stacked up here. So I wanted to do something different. Plus, this painting has been really bothering me for some time. I started it as a different painting and I got frustrated with it. I don't know, sometimes I think you go through changes in how you paint, your creativity, where you're at. And so sometimes some paintings will frustrate you, and this one was. And I finally gave up on it and I blacked the whole thing out. I was going to get rid of it. But then I noticed the shape of all the ridges of the stuff that I had been working on. And it hit me that I could do something a little bit different with it and really enjoy it. And I really do believe you've got to enjoy what you're doing. If you're going to do something completely different, you wouldn't be able to use this canvas because of the ridges that are left from the old painting that I was working on. But I've decided to do something similar, just in a different way. So these ridges won't matter because they're going to go into the same shape. So I had blacked it all out and then I started to do some light back here. And then what I'm working with, let me grab my brush. Let me find my brush that I was working with. Where did it go? I'll tell you what. Oh, there it is down here. Alright, so I'm just working with a little brush that I'm bringing in these little leaves. So I started the shape of the tree. I'm going to move the camera up closer so you can see more of what I'm doing, especially on these leaves. I'm going to drop the camera down. Sorry about that, guys. I'm going to try to turn it. That's another challenge I'm having, is working on the angle of the camera and being able to work with what an angle that I'm comfortable with. So I'm just bringing these little leaves in piece at a time with a small flat brush, and then I bring in white on top of it. I'm using a phthalo green because I really like that color. But then you want to have, I don't know, dark places too, not just the white on top of the green. And these branches, some of them will be covered, some will stick out some. It just kind of depends on what I'm feeling as I'm working it. And I just bring a little swing up to get that leaf feel. And this will take a very long time. I think that's what I was trying to avoid on my other painting, is like trying to avoid so many leaves. But it's one of these paintings I really do enjoy doing. I find it soothing doing this repetitive type of work. But it will take a long time. It always does. This tree, these type of trees that I do are inspired by some of the trees that I got to enjoy looking at in South Carolina. There's one called an angel tree. I can't remember the island name it's on, but it's on its way, on the way to Kiowa Island, South Carolina. And the branches just lay right on the ground because it's so huge. It's a really amazing tree. It's one of the oldest trees living. And we used to stop every once in a while, admire it. Once in a while we'd go down to, it's one of my favorite beaches is Kiowa. And there's a little island next to it called Seabrook Island, which is conservation. You can't go in there unless you've, rented a place to stay or own a place there. And we used to rent a place once in a while to go there because the wildlife is amazing. You see dolphins all the time there because they know they're safe there. And you can watch them strand fishing, which it's an unusual thing. It's not done. They don't do that really anywhere else. These little dolphins have figured out how to catch fish there on the coast of South Carolina. And what they do is they chase the fish right up onto the beach. And then they jump on the beach, grab the fish, and leave. It's amazing. It's a really fun thing to watch. Plus, they like to play. And we've had the chance to see them, a mama teaching her baby how to strand a fish. It's really cool. Anyway, it's one of my favorite areas. And then, of course, there's these fantastic trees. So, I'm not going to videotape the whole thing of me painting these leaves because, well, it'll take a couple years. I'm just kidding. But you get really bored watching me do this, so. I don't know how many stories I have to tell you. I'd run out. Anyway, this is what I feel like doing today. Makes me happy. I hope you're doing something today that makes you happy. So we're going to stop there. Well, I'm going to stop videoing there. Probably going to be working on this for a while today. Have a great day, guys.